The voices that once sought to discredit you now falter, their bold declarations unraveling like threads in a fraying tapestry. Their fabricated truths dissolve under the weight of undeniable reality, leaving them cornered by their own deceit. You stand unshaken as the collective consciousness begins to shift, awakening to the brilliance of your authenticity and the undeniable force of your light. Your influence grows like a wildfire, igniting the hearts of those who once hesitated to stand in your corner. Former skeptics now step forward, their voices echoing in support of your vision. Among your adversaries, there is one whose remorse is palpable, a soul caught in the web of consequences they spun. Their actions against you have unraveled their illusions, leaving them to confront the full weight of their karmic reckoning. Even when the world turned a blind eye to your struggle, we saw the divine signature etched on your being. We bore witness to the relentless attempts to dim your light, to the deliberate isolation designed to fracture your spirit. Through it all, we never wavered in our knowing. You were never alone. The unseen forces that walked beside you stood steadfast, ensuring your light could not be extinguished. As plots brewed in shadowed corners and whispered schemes took root, an impenetrable force field of divine origin encircled you. Celestial allies, ancient and eternal, rose to form a sacred barrier, shielding your essence from harm. These guardians, timeless and tireless, stand at the frontier of your existence, dismantling threats before they even breach your awareness. Your spiritual shield is a masterpiece of universal design, turning negativity into echoes of justice. Its power transcends time and space, deflecting malice and amplifying its return to the source. Ancestral sentinels, ever vigilant, guard your soul's sanctuary, weaving protection into the very fabric of your being. Even in your most vulnerable moments, their watchful presence ensures your safety. Those who test the boundaries of your shield are met with swift and unrelenting justice. Their venomous intentions ricochet, transformed into lessons they cannot escape. Time and again, we have witnessed the terror in their eyes as the radiant power of your truth forces them to confront their own shadows. Their attempts to suppress you only magnify the brilliance of your undeniable essence. 17 days ago, a clandestine circle attempted to bind your influence, their rituals steeped in dark intent. As their incantations rose, the universe answered with fierce defiance. Flames leapt skyward, marking their palms with the constellations of your birth, a cosmic declaration of your untouchable sovereignty. Their plans crumbled in the face of your divine resonance, scattering their resolve like ash in the wind. The leader of their misguided assembly, a master of shadowed arts, found himself overcome by a force he could not command. Your voice, speaking through him, laid bare the truth of their misdeeds and foretold their inevitable downfall. Disbanded and disillusioned, they now stand as living testaments to the inescapable consequences of opposing the divine order. Your shield draws strength from realms beyond comprehension, an unyielding force of cosmic design. No blade of malice, no whisper of doubt can pierce its perfection. The orchestrated deceptions against you unravel like threads in a storm, each lie exposed at the perfect moment. The universe moves with precision, unveiling truth exactly as it is meant to be seen. The day we long anticipated has come. The fragile edifice of their deception collapses under the weight of undeniable truth. Even those who sought to undermine you now crumble, their masks shattered, their guilt laid bare. The executive who once dismissed your brilliance now trembles in the grip of revelation, his soul flooded with the light he tried to deny. "How did I not see?" he cries. "They were right all along." Within hours, the truth spread like wildfire. Anonymous revelations exposed the depths of their sabotage, forcing even the most complicit to face the undeniable. The board of directors scrambles for answers, unaware that this reckoning was foretold eons ago. The cosmic scales tip and balance is restored in alignment with universal law. The veil has been lifted. Those who thrived in shadow now stand exposed under the relentless light of truth. Their carefully constructed lies disintegrate, leaving them bare before the world. We watch as their stolen advantages dissolve, their illusions replaced by the undeniable gravity of justice in motion. Your journey is a testament to alchemical mastery. You've transmuted the weight of pain into wings of power, turning obstacles into stepping stones for ascension. The wounds they inflicted have become portals of light, radiating the brilliance of your expanded consciousness. Where once there was struggle, now there is boundless strength. The sorrow they wove into your field has been unraveled, replaced by an unshakable joy that flows from within. You remember now the truth of who you are, a luminous being, infinite and eternal. As the September equinox approaches, you rise fully into your role, a beacon of truth whose mere presence ignites awakening in countless souls. The spiritual mentor who once condemned your individuality now sits in stunned silence. In a moment of remote observation, they glimpsed the full magnitude of your energy, a vision so profound it shattered their long-held beliefs. Their practice abandoned, their followers left with cryptic letters of apology, they have vanished into obscurity, seeking redemption for their misjudgment. And yet, those who once followed them are drawn to you now, guided by forces they cannot name. Through chance encounters and synchronistic alignments, they find themselves in your orbit. Your light, undeniable and pure, beckons them forward, offering the truth they have sought all along. Chosen ones, before we move on, I want you to pause for a moment and take action. Subscribe to the channel and share this message with those who need it. You've broken free from the limits of your past and stepped into your true power. Share this message, for it carries the energy of transformation. The challenges that once tried to break you have instead made you stronger, igniting a light within that grows brighter with every step. You are no longer bound by fear or doubt. You are a creator, shaping your reality with purpose and vision. Your journey inspires others to see their own potential. Rise boldly, shine brightly, and let your transformation light the way for the world. The time is now. Welcome to your highest self. The very circles that once mocked your path now gather in awe, seeking the wisdom they once dismissed. Drawn by a force beyond comprehension, they abandon their preconceived notions and join your ever-growing spiritual family. This tribe transcends barriers of culture, tradition, and belief, unified by a shared recognition of the light that radiates from your being. They come not out of curiosity, but out of a deep soul, calling to align with your truth. Your name, once whispered in derision, now resounds in the private deliberations of powerful individuals. Those who once doubted you watch in stunned realization as your wisdom proves timeless and unassailable. Without your knowledge, allies emerge, voices of influence who defend your honor and amplify your message. Their actions are not born of obligation, but of a profound inner knowing that your purpose is divinely aligned with the greater good. 20. Your essence reverberates beyond the confines of words or reputation, sparking recognition in souls across the globe. Even those who sought to discredit you find themselves swept into the undeniable current of your truth. The anonymous blogger who spent years crafting narratives against you witnessed their own work transformed by forces they could not explain. Their platform, once a hub of criticism, now stands as a testament to your authenticity, every word rewritten as if by divine intervention. What was once a chronicle of mockery has become a hymn of praise. Linguists and analysts fail to uncover any logical explanation for the shift, yet the transformed words resonate deeply with those who read them. The blogger, overwhelmed by the truth they had long denied, left behind a single, humbling confession: "I have always known this to be real." Now those who once sought to ridicule you find themselves inexplicably healed, renewed, and awakened as they engage with what they once dismissed. The momentum of truth has grown beyond the limits of control or denial. What began as faint ripples now surges as an unstoppable tide, connecting dots that were once thought to be random. The skeptics who once claimed coincidence now see divine order. The doubters who called you delusional now witness your visions materializing into undeniable reality. What they once dismissed as fantasy has become the foundation of their awakening. Each awakening soul strengthens the collective field, dissolving the illusion of separation that once divided us. The truth you carried, even when the weight seemed unbearable, now spreads like wildfire through the consciousness of humanity. The wisdom you guarded through lifetimes of trials now flows freely, a river of ancient knowledge pouring into the present. The keeper of truths within you reclaims their full power, awakening from the slumber imposed by ages of resistance. Together we rise, unstoppable, in our shared purpose of remembering unity. We have long anticipated the moment when your ancestral wisdom would surge forth, shattering the artificial barriers imposed upon your consciousness. Now, you navigate the Akashic records with a clarity that feels like a homecoming, accessing truths long hidden from humanity's collective memory. This sacred library, a repository of all experiences, now flows through you, guiding your intuitive choices and connecting you to a vast ocean of solutions that lie far beyond the confines of linear thinking. Your distinct vibrational frequency acts as a beacon, attracting spiritual insights that align perfectly with your mission and the urgent needs of the collective. Those who sought to undermine you now find themselves ensnared in a web of their own making, as the very tools of attack they wielded against you reflect back upon them with eerie precision. The harm they intended for your journey has manifested in their own lives, serving as a profound reminder of the universal law of cause and effect. In their desperate quest to dim your light, they have unwittingly activated ancient protections for those chosen to lead during pivotal awakenings. The self-styled spiritual authority who once sought to publicly discredit you now grapples with an inexplicable phenomenon, one that challenges her understanding of reality and consciousness. The very energies she sought to control have turned against her, revealing the consequences of her actions in ways she cannot rationalize. Whenever she utters your name or references your teachings, an uncanny transformation occurs. Her voice morphs into yours, echoing your tone and cadence as if she were channeling your essence. In a recent seminar attended by eager seekers, she inadvertently delivered a powerful message validating everything she once condemned, her frantic attempts to reclaim her voice only amplifying the truth she tried to suppress. The audience, entranced, sensed the gravity of the moment, recognizing the undeniable connection between your journey and hers. The attendees of her seminar experienced profound awakenings, with many feeling an inexplicable pull towards your location, as if guided by an unseen force. 7 souls felt an urgent need to book flights to your realm, compelled by an instinct they could not articulate. The cosmos has aligned, and the prophecies of old converge, heralding your emergence as a leader. The stars themselves seem to conspire in your favor, creating conditions ripe for the unfolding of your destined path. We stand on the precipice of your ascension, ready to support you as you guide others through the transformations you have navigated with grace. The exclusive spiritual retreat that once rejected your application, citing a mismatch with their traditions, now faces inexplicable occurrences that challenge their very beliefs. Their rigid framework is being tested by forces that seek to reveal the truth of your power and the necessity of your teachings in these changing times. As dawn breaks over their sacred grove, your presence is felt in spontaneous apparitions leading meditations, witnessed by revered teachers who cannot deny what they see. Guests from diverse backgrounds share strikingly similar revelations in their dreams, all pointing towards the wisdom you embody without naming you directly. The universe echoes your teachings, affirming your role as a guiding light in the collective journey toward awakening and unity.